Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this episode of Europa Universalis IV, where we are playing as Lubeck. And I paused right at this event because I wanted to make sure I had enough money to do it without going into debt, and we do. It's going to cost me 54.4. We have 54.8. Boom! No loans for you. Not today. What do we say to loans? Not today. And now we have 2 ducats in the bank. Awesome. So if Denmark decided to attack me now, we'd probably be in a bit of trouble. Truce expired with Brunswick. Unfortunately, Brunswick's now at war with Oldenburg. This would be such a good opportunity to attack. Ah! Damn it, Denmark. Should never have betrayed you. Genoa declared war on Byzantium. Aha! And there's the reconquest of Byzantium. We'll see if that goes better for them this time. Okay, so we now have fully increased relations with Austria. It's not enough to make them want to have an alliance with us, not even close. Is there anyone else that we could go after? Which is of reasonable size. Never listen to chat, Mordred. Never listen to chat. Papal states. Maybe? I mean, having an alliance with the Pope would be good. Except for the fact that the Pope is a metric mile away. If not further. Burgundy? 32? Burgundy is likely to pull me into war against France, though. I'm not really seeing anyone here that tempts me. And then, yeah, Austria's all the way down at minus 63. Again, in that charmed first run, Austria was on like 13. It was really close, and that was without doing any relation improvement. But I think a lot of that is due to my diplomatic reputation being very, very poor at the moment. So when is that going to change? Because my Diplo rep, right? Oh, it's because of the annexed subject. It's not because I broke the alliances. Is there actually a downside for breaking an alliance? Other than they hate you. And the current alliance, the country and will adversely affect relations. It might also affect relations of everyone you're allied to. No, I don't think it does. Don't know. Well, both of my allies really like us. We did lose... not Frankfurt. Although actually Frankfurt would be a good one to get into the trade league if we can. That's going to be the next thing that we need to take a look at, is to see if we can get anybody into the trade league. Lippe would be a good choice. Goslar, minus 90. Goslar is allied to Saxony. Okay, it was their fault that they left. It wasn't mine. And he's greedy. Alright, well in that case we're going to see if we can get Lippe on side. So let's have a word with you. Improve relations. And we'll see if we can just expand the trade league. Of course, if Denmark declares war on us, we get the whole league on our side. I'd kind of forgotten about that. So we need to provoke them into attacking us. And then just swarm them with tiny stacks. Cardinal across the border. Didn't we just get one of these? Yeah, we did. That's who this guy is. Well, in that case, I don't need him, so we'll take the Cardinal. Sorry, Hamburg. But I now have a Cardinal. And Cardinals do mean that you generate more papal influence, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. And we are still in the process of increasing papal relations. Although that has just finished. Okay, anybody else that we want to be buttering up right now? Those are all the nations that are too big. Where's the list of ones which are actually of our size? Helra, you still... Oh wow, Helra has actually grown. They ate up Utrecht. Montferrat, too far away. Scilly, too far away. Mantua, Lippe we're already working on. Bologna's too far away. Naxos, Serbia, the Knights. Anhalt, not a single province. I don't know why the non-single province miners appear in this list. Ansbach. Ansbach is. Let's start improving relations with Ansbach. Lamberg Marketplace is done. Good stuff. Okay, so do I want to go Saber Rattle? No, because I want Denmark. Okay, so what we need to have happen is for Denmark to go towards somebody else. And as they take losses, Norway and Sweden's independence desire is going to go up. Then as it's going up, we want to insult Denmark or in other ways annoy them, making them want to declare war on us and the Trade League. Because I forget, with all of these, we have 8 OPMs in that Trade League. 8. So with all of their combined armies, plus Brandenburg, plus Wolgast, and all of the navies, we stand a chance. Some members of our parliament feel that we're not putting enough focus on national trade. It's pretty clear to everyone that we're not exactly dominating trade in the area, but we could certainly do worse. At least that's what the other members are claiming. If our previous track record is anything to go by, our parliament is not very likely to come to any sort of agreement anytime soon, unless somebody is able to talk some sense into them. So we can say we want more merchants, which will get us another merchant for 5 years, or we can get 5 years of global trade power. I'll take the great trade power. I don't really see the point of temporary merchants. Oh, and having the extra morale from abolished serfdom would also be nice. Now, Denmark, are they taking any... Nope, they've got economic ideas. Okay. National Bank is in trouble. Fantastic. So we lose 180 ducats, or we take the 3 inflation. We do have natural inflation reduction, not as good as Holland does, because they have, like, a national idea which does it, as well as economic. Burgundy is the new papal controller. Papal States no longer considers general a rival. And we have a new papal bull, which is dev cost reduction. That's nice. So the entire Catholic world now has cheaper development. Can't say I disapprove of that. Sounds good to me. Truce with Denmark has ended. Truce with Dithmarschen has ended. Oh, so Denmark probably wasn't coming after me directly because of that. East Frisia wants mill access. You're fighting against Friesland and Dortmund. I see no reason to give it to you. Serbia will be forced to give Genoa 10% of their income each month to pay for war reps. This will last for 10 years. Serbia will annul all treaties with Byzantium. Serbia will pay 20 ducats to Genoa. A path to the sea, although Lubeck does not have the seafaring culture of many coastal nations. Really? Lubeck? Not seafaring? Okay. We nevertheless take pride in the short strip of land that provides us with access to the sea. The Lubeckian coast provides many opportunities and draws many hopeful young visitors looking for a new life. Although our naval capacity is limited, having more young people with expertise in boatsmanship would bolster the crews of our ships. Perhaps we could help these sailor hopefuls settle in their new home. So we lose money. We can just about afford this. Cell loses a manpower, but Lubeck gains 2. That's basically converting money into manpower. Absolutely acceptable. Particularly in Lubeck, which boosts everything. Furthermore, if we increase manpower, this increases maximum manpower. It doesn't seem to change sailors. Goods produced, shipbuilding. Max tax, recruitment time. So what improves sailors? It's got to be. Yeah, it's under military. It's got to be manpower. Armee von Lubeck. Oskar Kint has got better. Oh, alright then, Friesland. Oh, you're fighting Mecklenburg. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, East Frisia I won't allow, but Friesland fighting Mecklenburg? Go for it. Go crazy. Meanwhile, Saxony still has big rebel problems, but Bohemia is still kicking around, unfortunately. The full extent of the guild's activity is really only known to the members. Since guilds exist in part to manage knowledge, this is inevitable, but also leads to allegations of conspiracies. You have paid little attention to these ideas, considering them paranoid delusions. Syndic, our republic is in danger. We cannot speak here. A noble drags you to the side and talks in a whispered voice at length of who may or may not be part of the secret guilds within the government of Lubeck. He names other nobles who are equally concerned, so many in fact that his own signs seems to be more of a conspiracy than the ones he accuses. Even so, there is no doubt that the aristocrats of Lubeck feel threatened by these possible secret societies the guilds have brought into existence. So, who cares? Maybe these conspiracies can make politicians agree for once, which will give us stability. But it leaves the secret guild influences unaddressed, or we can investigate right now, which gives us prestige, but makes advisors more expensive for 3 years. And that's going to be a fairly hefty increase. Munster wishes to join the Trade League. Yes. Absolutely. Welcome to the team. Still working on Lippe, but it's going to take some doing. I don't think we're going to be able to persuade them. Oh, the naive enthusiast makes it slower for us to increase relations. Fantastic. That's really good. It's not good. It's very ungood. 9 galleys. How many did Denmark have again? 17. Okay, we're getting closer. Together with the 6 which Wolmar has. No, 8 that Wolgast has. Okay, so Saxony has rivaled us. That's okay. Oh, Denmark's blockading somebody. Oh, no, they're not. Rebels. They're blockading the rebels. Okay. We can get another plutocratic idea. We are 9 years ahead. This would be a military attack. I'm going to say that is acceptable, especially for the morale. Plus, I like innovativeness. We know from reading the accounts of the Roman times that a citizen army of free men is far more willing to fight than those who are forced. We must make the peasantry fairly free, and they will fight to defend their freedom. Election. Do we want to keep Hagen? I don't think we do. However, we do want to bring in another military guy. Do it. Do it now. Now, how is the factions looking? So the Aristos are very much in control, and I think we'll continue to grow in strength there. Tactical Genius. When ruling Lubeck will give us Land Leader Maneuver +1. Ooh. That's rather nice. I wonder if that means that he's also going to be a good commander. Yeah, it does. Starts having rebels. Alright, time for you to test your mettle. Oh, I won! I didn't actually expect that, seeing as I had no morale. Awesome. Several of the leading members of government are deeply worried about some of the changes that were recently proposed to how the realm should be ruled. They demand a stop to such outrageous reforms and a return to our tried and trusted traditions. Naturally, they avoid mention of how these changes could impact their own power base. So we either lose 10 prestige or we lose admin power. I think right now I'd take the prestige. We'll start you drilling again. Marvellous. How are we doing in terms of professionalism? 26. Alright, so relations with Lippe are increased as high as they can go. Not quite enough to get them to join us, though, unfortunately. And they really would be a good addition. They're in the Rhineland, and they're also very close to us. I could try to send them a gift. Need 25 to do that, though. Am I still, like, massively over the force limit? No, only by 1. Naval force limit? Nope. Spot on. We can purchase an ability. Okay, so this is our first one, so we can get combat bonus in the terrain of the capital, which is farmland, and most of our land is actually forested. We can get higher dev for colonies, which I don't really intend to do anytime soon. AE impact? I guess we'll go for the AE impact. Fine. That will do. And I would say that we should probably think about spending some Diplo. I'm actually rather tempted to make lowest sack. Oh, you've already got the cost thing. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and boost it a bit. We'll go down to maybe 600. That should do. Ansbach, relations are fully improved. Ottomans have announced Venice as the new rival. Alright, so we should probably go around and improve relations with our various trade league friends. Just to make sure that we keep them on side. Economic idea. 8 years to catch up. No, I'm going to hold off because I would like to see if I can get the ahead of time innovativeness. If it doesn't get too crazy expensive. Although this does make technologies cheaper in the admin line. And this would also give me another merchant, which would be nice. Do it. And then we stop. The League has always worked in a very decentralized structure. This was both in its strength and weakness. Let us tighten up the obligations of League members in their areas of specialization, so that we are more efficient in trade. Debt is sometimes simply unavoidable. However, an organized debt market will allow us to float loans at lower interest rates. Okay, so merchant. Where do we want to send you? Currently, we have 3 already. Lubeck, Saxony, and the Baltic. So this one probably wants to go Rhineland. Yeah, because Rhineland feeds directly into us. And this is also going to increase our power in Lubeck because we get another 10% modifier. Which is good. The more merchants you have, the stronger you are in your home node, as long as you have somebody collecting there. Which is why it's very important to have somebody collecting in the home node. My Syndic Munster has left the Trade League. Damn it. You just joined Munster. Of your own volition. Oh, you got bigger. Fair enough. And now we're making more money. That's good to see. Alright, Lippe. Can we bribe you? Are you bribable? Ah, there it is. Alliance actions. They would actually accept right now, because Munster left. So let's stop improving with Hamburg and invite Lippe instead. We've actually got a very strong trade league. We've got 9 members, which is quite impressive. Denmark's at war. Livonian Order and Riga. So, is this our opportunity to go against either Mecklenburg or Brunswick? Brunswick would be Stettin, Saxony and Lippe. Friesland has actually broken their alliance with them. I think that this is just going to be a humiliate rival. We're not calling in our allies, that's fine. We will fight against Saxony destroy Saxony, break their alliance with Mecklenburg, and then we can go after Mecklenburg with all of our allies against Bohemia. And Denmark is apparently no longer warning us. Well, thanks for the heads up. Let's pull you back just a touch, because I need you to get your morale back again. Lippe has left the Trade League. They're at war. Huh? Oh, are they at the war in... Oh, they were allied. Okay, that's fine. How are you... Oh, excuse me? Fort? That's very rude. Walk straight over it as if it didn't exist. And again, why can I attack here? Shouldn't be able to. Oh, we still didn't have full morale. I thought that extra tick would have allowed it. That's why I hesitated in actually attacking. Drat! Well, we're at -1. Don't really need to take extra damage here that I don't need to take. We did do more damage to them than they did to us. So I'll take that as a success. We also forced them to break that siege. And now they're all on this province. They're all going to be taking the attrition. And this is flatland, so no combat bonus, unfortunately. What level fort is this? 1. The Inquisitor has died. So let's get the production efficiency. Although actually I think I'm going to hold off. Why have you left? Oh, because Stettin actually has a navy. Okay, well, that's going to give me an opportunity to try and do some blockading. So let's activate the galleys. Bring you back up here. Oh yeah, please be going to Altmark. I don't want to cross. Lock, attack. Yes, they have reinforcements coming in, but we should have a little bit of time before they arrive. Okay, numbers are against us. We retreat again. We're going to need to bring in mercenaries. This is starting to tip against us now. So, free company, I would say. Seeing as I have 18,000 there now. We'll need to let your morale tick up. So we're going to be jumping in with 16 against 18. Any technological advantages available? No. Any combat advantages available? No. I'm gonna say I want you attaching to me, please. Stop getting yourself killed. Denmark wants military access. No. Not happening. Election! A general died. Bring in the next one. Actually, let's see if this guy's any good. Not terrible. And unfortunately, these guys did not come with their own general. Taking their sweet time to get that organization up. Not organization, morale. We'll give it 1 more month, although it's getting a little bit close here. Good. Disease outbreak. I'll take it. Go, 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 go. So it's 15,000 against 19,000. We do have 2 more, so it's effectively going to be 17 against 19. Come on, guys. It's close, but we're getting the better damage. Byzantium accepted peace with Genoa. Byzantium will cede Lesbos to Genoa. Byzantium will give cause Cyprus to Karaman. Byzantium will give money. Byzantium won. Genoa won. Victory! 9 war score. What a glorious victory. Morale recovery goes up. Now we're going to need to chase some of these guys down to see if we can eliminate their stack. So let's see. We've got Saxony, Lippe, Stettin and Brunswick. Stettin is not going to be able to run away properly. So let's send the mercenaries... Oh, I can't. Oh, to here. And then you go to Braunschweig and see if we can catch anybody there. No. They all ran miles away. Huh. Okay. Well, actually, no, we can get Stettin, potentially. Oh, please tell me they're all running here. No, they're all running to there. Damn. Oh, we're catching some. Yes! Alright, 1 stack dead. Gonna wait until they get locked in. Oh no, they're going to Berlin, aren't they? That's okay. We'll come here. Here goes the Saxon army. I spill the blood of the Saxon men. I spill the blood of the Saxon men. Done. Alright, so their armies have now been severely cut down to size thanks to our masterful use of mercenaries. And I'm going to say let's take out Saxony. Oh, sorry, Stettin. We're going to take Stettin out. I'm really tempted to try and vassalize Stettin. It would be more coastline, which I do need. Stettin's actually going to be a surprisingly difficult place to take. No, I'm going to let them siege us. And then once we've turned things around a little bit more than we have thus far, then I'll siege them. They're making a run for it. They're probably going to go down to Braunschweig. Oh, they're split. Oh, that's a mistake. Mistake! And then the Brunswick forces are just like, nope, we're sitting here. Lippe is forest. I still outnumber them 2-1 though. The rich get richer. Some of the most successful merchants are found to circumvent tariffs and league taxations by registering holdings under subordinate captains or by unregulated trade with foreign powers. While we still gain enough from them to make a profit, we're setting a bad example, and many lesser merchants are likely to follow the practices if left unchecked. I'll take the corruption, because we can slowly but surely pay that down, just by being ahead in technology. They're running. Let's see if we can catch them. You're going to get to Braunschweig? No, you're actually running over here again. I think. Now, I know that Brunswick is the war goal. And we're going to have ticking war score against us if we don't take it, but we really do need to take somebody out. Stettin, I think... might actually... Sorry, not Stettin. Saxony might well be the best option here. So we know that Brunswick is still running around with troops. It looks like Stettin's trying to recruit some. Ooh, hello. You're not going to escape. Not that easily. Stack wipe. Alright, let's go and see if we can knock Stettin out this war. So the mercenaries are going to siege down all of the random provinces around the outside, and then my troops will siege down and kill their city, which is properly fortified, so it does need the full army actually doing that. That's okay. How many troops do you still have? You have another 7,600, so you are fine for the time being. I can't. Braunschweig is recovered already? Again? Alright. See if we can jump in to assist over here. No, too late. That's okay. 35 to 42. Hopefully we finish that siege first. 0 siege, 2 siege. So we do have the better sieging general. As a republic, we strive to strike a balance between economic interests and tradition. We choose our advisors accordingly. Families who know this, patricians and aristocrats alike, try to plan ahead and get their representatives into positions of opportunity before they seek to advise Kuna Alpers directly. So we gain a level 2 commandant who's 50% cheaper. Or a level 2 trader. I think we've already got a level 2 espionage guy, so actually having the level 2 discipline guy sounds fantastic. Except he is kind of expensive. Oh no, it's him. Do it. Do it. Do it now. That is going to make our sieges a bit worse. Oof, you got stack wiped. That sucked. Let's go and sacrifice ourselves just to buy a bit more time and kill these Saxons. Merchants call for increased imports. The influence of the powerful guild has driven up prices on salt in Lubeck. It has come to the point where traders are finding it cheaper to import the goods from abroad to compete with the local prices, something they claim is becoming more difficult due to the current Lubeckian legislation on imports. Relaxing customs would give our merchants a chance to make beneficial agreements where salt is produced, but the guilds, who are vehemently opposed to this, do serve their purpose as well. Concern must be efficiency. Trade power goes up in all 3 places I trade in, or production efficiency goes up. I don't think that production efficient... Yeah, production makes no money for us. Trade makes it all. So we're going to go with the trade system, and there's no downside to that. Cool. Oh, you guys are coming in instead. Interesting. Okay, so we beat them. They now attack us. Ah, they stopped. In fact, go stomp on them. Why not? You coming in as well? Oh, mistake. River crossing, no general, into forest. Cool. And you as well. Brilliant. Keep them coming. I just noticed. There's a red rose. That's Lancashire. Who's Lancaster? Is that Lippe? It is. Lippe has the greatest banner in the game. I gotta play as Lippe now. Ha! German traditions. These guys are just generic ideas, unfortunately, but they have the best banner. They are the county of the Duchy of Lancashire. Need to get that one right. It's a duchy, not a county. Aristocracy are concerned that our plutocratic policies are not giving them their proper due. Let them complain, or increased aristocracy. We lose some trade efficiency, but cavalry becomes cheaper. Right now I want the prestige, because prestige equals morale, and we are fighting a fairly brutal war. Also, they do seem to have caught up in terms of siege, which sucks. Alright, let's bring you back to Cell and then back to Lubeck. So here's a question for you before we sign off for the day. Who's the current Duke of Lancaster? If you can tell me who the Duke of Lancaster is, I will give you a thumbs up. Alright, well that's it for me for now, so thank you very much for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this. If you are, hit that subscribe button to get notifications when the next video goes live. If you're really enjoying this, then do consider subscribing. No? Yeah, if you are really enjoying this, then do consider heading over to twitch.tv/MordredViking. I am a full-time streamer. That is where you can usually find me. That is my favourite platform these days. So that's at twitch.tv/MordredViking. If you really like what you are seeing here and you wish to support the channel further, then you can either subscribe over on twitch.tv or you can become a patron at patreon.com/MordredViking. Then I do have a Discord, which is where the community hangs out. They're a cool bunch, and it's always a real pleasure to see some new faces there. So please do come join us. We don't bite much. If you have any tips, advice, questions, criticisms, then be sure to drop them in the comments. I do try to read everything that you write there. I'm not always able to respond, but I do definitely read everything. So thanks everyone for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Until then, goodbye.